We have to prepare homework. We have to prepare homework. That's why I haven't been here for a long time. That's why I haven't been here for a long time. But I don't know anything about him. But I don't know anything about him. International arrivals. International arrivals. He wrote her a long letter, but he did not read it. He wrote her a long letter, but he did not read it. I will call you. I will call you. Come here. Come here. Do you greet those who come? Do you greet those who come? Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong? Stood firmly in place. Stood firmly in place. Here's your money. Here's your money. Okay, let's go now. Okay, let's go now. Excuse me. Excuse me. I attended 8 meetings yesterday. I attended 8 meetings yesterday. Can you describe the outside of your home? Can you describe the outside of your home? The school bell rang. The school bell rang. I can see Tony. I can see Tony. It's been so long, old friend. It's been so long, old friend. I'll have Urfa kebab. I'll have Urfa kebab. I will be back soon. I will be back soon. He leaned forward in his seat. He leaned forward in his seat. Can you sit here? Can you sit here? Can you play? Can you play? People are happy when they forgive. People are happy when they forgive. He looked in the direction he had come from. He looked in the direction he had come from. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough day. You have to take this to your parents. You have to take this to your parents. He opened the 3rd bottle of wine of the night. He opened the 3rd bottle of wine of the night. Bring him here. Bring him here. See you there. See you there. Do you want to be on the toilet? Do you want to be on the toilet? When will they come? When will they come? What do you think is the best age? What do you think is the best age? I don't think you should take it. I don't think you should take it. Don't come home late in the evening. Said. Don't come home late in the evening. Said. When he had to picnic on the beach, he would deliberately put sand in other people's food. When he had to picnic on the beach, he would deliberately put sand in other people's food. What month are we in? What month are we in? Her new clothes fit perfectly. Her new clothes fit perfectly. How much do I have to pay for everything? How much do I have to pay for everything? I have no questions. I have no questions. We weren't bankers in 1999. We weren't bankers in 1999. Can I see your passport, please? Can I see your passport, please? I encourage them to work hard. I encourage them to work hard. Used to ask questions about places. Used to ask questions about places. We got the project live. We got the project live. I have a midterm exam tomorrow. I have a midterm exam tomorrow. Looking for a suit? Looking for a suit? How much time do we have? How much time do we have? She likes to do ballet in the bathroom. She likes to do ballet in the bathroom. Can you speak a little slower? Can you speak a little slower? Sorry, we don't have room left. Sorry, we don't have room left. If you let me, I will speak Turkish. If you let me, I will speak Turkish. Why didn't you wait for me? Why didn't you wait for me? Will you buy a cologne? Will you buy a cologne? What exactly do you mean by boredom? What exactly do you mean by boredom? Do you understand what's in the middle? Do you understand what's in the middle? You should go to school. You should go to school. How can we find the vehicle that hit my car from the side? How can we find the vehicle that hit my car from the side? When will I take the medicine? When will I take the medicine? I mean, this is not true. I mean, this is not true. How do you feel yourself? How do you feel yourself? Tom, are you coming with me? Tom, are you coming with me? It's 10 minutes to 6. It's 10 minutes to 6. More or less. More or less. They were playing in the garden. They were playing in the garden. I spoke. I spoke. All the soldiers here work at the Navy base. All the soldiers here work at the Navy base. How many people work in the office? How many people work in the office? You wait for me at school. You wait for me at school. I'll see Jenny when I go to school. I'll see Jenny when I go to school. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? He always looks cheerful. He always looks cheerful. He didn't say a word after the problem. He didn't say a word after the problem. I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. There are no heroes in a punk rock band. There are no heroes in a punk rock band. How can I help you? How can I help you? Will you quit smoking for me? Will you quit smoking for me? Shall we brainstorm? Shall we brainstorm? My house is not far from here. My house is not far from here. The best place to shoot is the church tower at the end of town. The best place to shoot is the church tower at the end of town. During the match, the ball hit his head. During the match, the ball hit his head. There are only our children in the playground. There are only our children in the playground. What dangers can be found outside the house, in the courtyard, that can cause accidents? What dangers can be found outside the house, in the courtyard, that can cause accidents? Broken. Broken. No one has come so far. No one has come so far. How many kilos of apples do you want? How many kilos of apples do you want? I've never been to England before. I've never been to England before. Shall we blow dry? Shall we blow dry? In volleyball, 6 players on each team play against each other. In volleyball, 6 players on each team play against each other. Muscle pain is a very difficult pain. Muscle pain is a very difficult pain. I can't call you. I can't call you. Who can look at this? Who can look at this? I am always ready to support. I am always ready to support. Could you please explain this again? Could you please explain this again? Beautiful words of encouragement. Beautiful words of encouragement. Is it too late to go to work? Is it too late to go to work? Is there an elevator in your building? Is there an elevator in your building? If you don't invite me, I won't go. If you don't invite me, I won't go. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Okay, everybody come back. Okay, everybody come back. I spilled the water, so I'll mop the floor. I spilled the water, so I'll mop the floor. I was so scared, I couldn't go back. I was so scared, I couldn't go back. Who do you live with at home? Who do you live with at home? Good thing you didn't come home today. Good thing you didn't come home today. How long you are gonna stay here? How long you are gonna stay here? Interestingly, no one played with me. Interestingly, no one played with me. When people understand me, it will be too late. When people understand me, it will be too late. Oddly enough, he didn't make any mistakes. Oddly enough, he didn't make any mistakes. No one called along the way. No one called along the way. I want to buy bread. I want to buy bread. Who drew these pictures? Who drew these pictures? Who was playing in the garden? Who was playing in the garden? There are 1,000,000 millimeters in a kilometer. There are 1,000,000 millimeters in a kilometer. My son came home late. My son came home late. Give me a break, please. Give me a break, please. The meals have been very good. The meals have been very good. We will find your child as soon as possible. We will find your child as soon as possible. This is a great plan. This is a great plan. Take me to the airport. Take me to the airport. We can dig into this issue and have a look. We can dig into this issue and have a look. He plays basketball. He plays basketball. When did you come here? When did you come here? Birds look for new nests. Birds look for new nests. When is the semester break? When is the semester break? Why don't you come with me? Why don't you come with me? I came all this way for you. I came all this way for you. Did you call for a reservation? Did you call for a reservation? Thank you from now. Thank you from now. My father painted the house very carefully. My father painted the house very carefully. Please make sure you arrive on time. Please make sure you arrive on time. Please pass me the butter. Please pass me the butter. I hope he will not fail the exam. I hope he will not fail the exam. Is this clear? Is this clear? Fear was replaced by excitement. Fear was replaced by excitement. We are almost at home. We are almost at home. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you. I have to go to the supermarket. I have to go to the supermarket. Please do not speak loudly. Please do not speak loudly. The boy was running faster than the others. The boy was running faster than the others. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? My mother looked very tired today. My mother looked very tired today. The reservoir water level kept dropping as we enjoyed our long shower. The reservoir water level kept dropping as we enjoyed our long shower. Will you ever consider becoming an architect? Will you ever consider becoming an architect? He will wait for you for hours at the door of the classroom. He will wait for you for hours at the door of the classroom. Decisions to be made? Decisions to be made? Why didn't you get back to me? Why didn't you get back to me? I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. My car is broken. My car is broken. His scream silenced the rowdy youth. His scream silenced the rowdy youth. I want aspirin. I want aspirin. Your mother is very angry with your behavior. Your mother is very angry with your behavior. What color sweatshirt are you thinking of? What color sweatshirt are you thinking of? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? He bought shoes at a reasonable price. He bought shoes at a reasonable price. I worked with Tony. I worked with Tony. Can you ride a bike? Can you ride a bike? Do you have 2 suitcases? Do you have 2 suitcases? It is extremely dangerous. It is extremely dangerous. Do you want to play football? Do you want to play football? Example and answers to questions related to why. Example and answers to questions related to why. Aisha did not want to buy the expensive bag. Aisha did not want to buy the expensive bag. Keep the mayonnaise. Keep the mayonnaise. The question was very simple. The question was very simple. Is there a student discount? Is there a student discount? Where will Tom go after work? Where will Tom go after work? I think we should go to bed early too. I think we should go to bed early too. He hasn't figured out who's coming yet. He hasn't figured out who's coming yet. Here's your money. Here's your money. The friend will show you the rooms, please follow him. The friend will show you the rooms, please follow him. 2 teraliters for you. Do you have it broken? 2 teraliters for you. Do you have it broken? I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Is the cost of a gift important to you? Is the cost of a gift important to you? I can't wait for news from you. I can't wait for news from you. What are soups? What are soups? It is a difficult lesson. It is a difficult lesson. How many different countries have you lived in? How many different countries have you lived in? Please hold it from the bottom, it should not fall. Please hold it from the bottom, it should not fall. If the team rather than you wants it, it wins the game. If the team rather than you wants it, it wins the game. I request the skirt in the window. I request the skirt in the window. I have to buy this ticket. I have to buy this ticket. It is homemade. It is homemade. I want to be a teacher and a good lawyer, but I don't have much time. I want to be a teacher and a good lawyer, but I don't have much time. You have to split it up in a nice democratic fashion. You have to split it up in a nice democratic fashion. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. I will check that too. I will check that too. The feeders of the sheep are empty. The feeders of the sheep are empty. I'm checking. I'm checking. According to numerology, 41 is the number of practical thoughts, instinctive knowledge and fiction. According to numerology, 41 is the number of practical thoughts, instinctive knowledge and fiction. Many civilians are on the battlefield. Many civilians are on the battlefield. How many different houses have you lived in? How many different houses have you lived in? After breakfast we went to the beach. After breakfast we went to the beach. Not working. Not working. How many rooms are there in your house? How many rooms are there in your house? We just missed the bus. We just missed the bus. What are some of the things you don't give as gifts in your country? What are some of the things you don't give as gifts in your country? Why don't you want to talk to me? Why don't you want to talk to me? Before he moved downtown, he had always believed that security complexes were psychological. Before he moved downtown, he had always believed that security complexes were psychological. Do you like the city you live in? Do you like the city you live in? You should exercise. You should exercise. If you want to reach them, you call me. If you want to reach them, you call me. The health club is on the ground floor. The health club is on the ground floor. I can give you a room facing the courtyard. I can give you a room facing the courtyard. Do you see Bill tonight? Do you see Bill tonight? Next year will be a very different season. Next year will be a very different season. I can rent the flat if there is only one doctor. I can rent the flat if there is only one doctor. Can we use it? Can we use it? We are waiting for confirmation. We are waiting for confirmation. What about gifts for other family members? What about gifts for other family members? By the time you arrive, he will have finished reading. By the time you arrive, he will have finished reading. Can you explain to me why? Can you explain to me why? Who can speak English? Who can speak English? We will miss you. We will miss you. It has a very different way of playing. It has a very different way of playing. I parked the car in front of the house, the fire truck got hit. I parked the car in front of the house, the fire truck got hit. Do you know how cell proliferation happens? Do you know how cell proliferation happens? I don't. I don't. The purpose of your visit is rare? The purpose of your visit is rare? It must have cost a fortune. It must have cost a fortune. Maybe I'm happier than you. Maybe I'm happier than you. The key has expired. The key has expired. What will you do when you grow up? What will you do when you grow up? Do not misunderstand me. Do not misunderstand me. Can I have a teaspoon? Can I have a teaspoon? This topic is very clear. This topic is very clear. People like to help each other. People like to help each other. How did he get rich? How did he get rich? You look very thirsty. You look very thirsty. You can take ski lessons. You can take ski lessons. He is a very sensitive child. He is a very sensitive child. Check out my new nail polish. Check out my new nail polish. Ran steadily. Ran steadily. I will go to his school. I will go to his school. I want one of every negativity. I want one of every negativity. I promise. I promise. Why didn't you come to us once? Why didn't you come to us once? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? I can't see far away. I can't see far away. The captain said we were not ready for the match. The captain said we were not ready for the match. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. I have no problem running very fast. I have no problem running very fast. Which team won the championship? Which team won the championship? A minute. Here you are. A minute. Here you are. I love them. I love them. The bus will leave in 15 minutes. The bus will leave in 15 minutes. I cannot attend the meeting. I cannot attend the meeting. Tom, where did you sleep last night? Tom, where did you sleep last night? I'm crying now because my finger hurts. I'm crying now because my finger hurts. Asking questions about health. Asking questions about health. The fugitive escaped from prison yesterday. The fugitive escaped from prison yesterday. Shipping fee is 3.00 teraliters. Shipping fee is 3.00 teraliters. You played its good game. You played its good game. The team will join the game as far as I know. The team will join the game as far as I know. Bring me the key. Bring me the key. Since when does it hurt? Since when does it hurt? Why do people work? Why do people work? Can I have the luggage? Can I have the luggage? Whose next car is it? Whose next car is it? Glad to see you today. Glad to see you today. Do you have a toothpick? Do you have a toothpick? I can hardly see you. I can hardly see you. Can you repeat this for me, please? Can you repeat this for me, please? Do you want to come home? Do you want to come home? Written warnings in user manuals are worthless, as rabbits cannot read. Written warnings in user manuals are worthless, as rabbits cannot read. Are you okay? Are you okay? Will you read this book for me? Will you read this book for me? What time do you come home? What time do you come home? I don't eat before sleep. I don't eat before sleep. I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry to say this. Will you buy a scarf? Will you buy a scarf? Tomorrow will bring something new. Tomorrow will bring something new. Let's get started right away. Let's get started right away. I cooked in the kitchen. I cooked in the kitchen. Are you aware of any major events that occurred in the year you were born? Are you aware of any major events that occurred in the year you were born? A game made for kids. A game made for kids. Tom fell badly in the garden 2 days ago. Tom fell badly in the garden 2 days ago. He's a little angry with me. He's a little angry with me. Nothing special. Nothing special. Get well soon. Get well soon. Very expensive. Very expensive. I have enough money. I have enough money. Why don't you come down? Why don't you come down? Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. The ball is now in your court. The ball is now in your court. Not working. Not working. I have to buy this ticket. I have to buy this ticket. Do you like apples? Do you like apples? Our hotel is full. Our hotel is full. Does he have to sleep? Does he have to sleep? Jenny worked with Tom for details on the new job. Jenny worked with Tom for details on the new job. The first thing I want to say is to eat sandwiches. The first thing I want to say is to eat sandwiches. Although I went to school, I did not see you. Although I went to school, I did not see you. What should I say first? What should I say first? There are several reasons why I called you there. There are several reasons why I called you there. Why did you invite me to the party? Why did you invite me to the party? I can come right away, it's not too early. I can come right away, it's not too early. The lightning that fell on the overpass disrupted the road. The lightning that fell on the overpass disrupted the road. Did you forgive me? Did you forgive me? They looked at the sky and saw a million stars. They looked at the sky and saw a million stars. Could you please give me your pen? Could you please give me your pen? I saw you. I saw you. We have planned a trip for this weekend. We have planned a trip for this weekend. We'll meet at school after the game. We'll meet at school after the game. It was a great movie. It was a great movie. He plays football. He plays football. May I close the window? May I close the window? I did what was necessary to establish a permanent connection. I did what was necessary to establish a permanent connection. I wish I could take it all away. I wish I could take it all away. I ate a lot of apples. I ate a lot of apples. No, I'm going on Saturday. No, I'm going on Saturday. The boy threw a stone in his neighbor's garden. The boy threw a stone in his neighbor's garden. Did you see that there was a traffic accident? Did you see that there was a traffic accident? Why don't you go to the garden? Why don't you go to the garden? Could you please give me your pen? Could you please give me your pen? I just moved. I just moved. Is there milk at home? Is there milk at home? Are you angry with us? Are you angry with us? He drank because he couldn't decide whether the glass was half empty or half full. He drank because he couldn't decide whether the glass was half empty or half full. May I ask you something? May I ask you something? Stay with me, don't go. Stay with me, don't go. Will you wash my car? Will you wash my car? You need to rest. You need to rest. If you want to play too, you should come to the game. If you want to play too, you should come to the game. Aisha needs to go to the doctor immediately. Aisha needs to go to the doctor immediately. You should quit smoking. You should quit smoking. I speak Turkish, English, French. I speak Turkish, English, French. What is your best birthday moment? What is your best birthday moment? Admittedly, he treated you a little wrong. Admittedly, he treated you a little wrong. The lightning that fell on the overpass disrupted the road. The lightning that fell on the overpass disrupted the road. Are there any parks near your house? Are there any parks near your house? My name is John. My name is John. He's a little angry with me. He's a little angry with me. Can you speak French? Can you speak French? What job did you do today? What job did you do today? I'm bringing your account. I'm bringing your account. I have to go to the police station. I have to go to the police station. I told you something. I told you something. We are not playing. We are not playing. I used to live in the pool, but the aesthetic was not to my liking. I used to live in the pool, but the aesthetic was not to my liking. There is a design error here. There is a design error here. The 5-year-old boy touched the statues in the museum and the security guards warned them. The 5-year-old boy touched the statues in the museum and the security guards warned them. Are you looking for a video shooter? Are you looking for a video shooter? What's up? What's up? I should die of happiness. I should die of happiness. I want to challenge all the bad guys. I want to challenge all the bad guys. The monkey lived in the forest path, and that seemed to explain all of its strangeness. The monkey lived in the forest path, and that seemed to explain all of its strangeness. Should I buy? Should I buy? Is there anything missing at home? Is there anything missing at home? If I see you, I will kill you. If I see you, I will kill you. Which of all the drinks on the menu would you like? Which of all the drinks on the menu would you like? Why do you have to make everything so difficult? Why do you have to make everything so difficult? Lying on my back in the bed, I always thought of the boy on the train. Lying on my back in the bed, I always thought of the boy on the train. Some materials, such as glass, will never deteriorate. Some materials, such as glass, will never deteriorate. Did you finally get your driver's license? Did you finally get your driver's license? What items do you have in your living room? What items do you have in your living room? He lived in a small but cozy house. He lived in a small but cozy house. The next lesson is lunchtime. The next lesson is lunchtime. Can you cook? Can you cook? He shot even though he wasn't sure. He shot even though he wasn't sure. My opinion is quite different from yours. My opinion is quite different from yours. Unfortunately true. Unfortunately true. Hornets are larger than normal bees. Hornets are larger than normal bees. For this reason, my father was not angry. For this reason, my father was not angry. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? How can I help you? How can I help you? Tom is coming today. Tom is coming today. I bought 2 kilos of apples and put them in my bag. I bought 2 kilos of apples and put them in my bag. He's an FBI agent. He's an FBI agent. Would you like to blow dry your hair? Would you like to blow dry your hair? He talks about hours of hard work. He talks about hours of hard work. You bite because of your lower jaw. You bite because of your lower jaw. I'll be right down. I'll be right down. I reacted to what came after. I reacted to what came after. Would you like to have your hair washed? Would you like to have your hair washed? I am writing a letter to my brother. I am writing a letter to my brother. Can you spell your name, please? Can you spell your name, please? This really takes time. This really takes time. Good night. Good night. Do you want? Do you want? He is a very sensitive child. He is a very sensitive child. Can you describe the location of the toilet? Can you describe the location of the toilet? I want to give up for you. I want to give up for you. My father also came to the theater. My father also came to the theater. Down duvets turning into cotton bedspreads always meant the squirrels were back. Down duvets turning into cotton bedspreads always meant the squirrels were back. You shouldn't swim here. You shouldn't swim here. My daughter loves pastel pencils. My daughter loves pastel pencils. Thanks to Tom, we went to Mexico. Thanks to Tom, we went to Mexico. I wasn't very hungry. I wasn't very hungry. Imagine how surprised he was when he found out that the crate was full of pudding. Imagine how surprised he was when he found out that the crate was full of pudding. They are also students. They are also students. His age is older than Tom. His age is older than Tom. You can choose the color pink. You can choose the color pink. We had to paint the house. We had to paint the house. Sorry, our hotel is full. Sorry, our hotel is full. Peanuts don't grow on trees, but cashews do. Peanuts don't grow on trees, but cashews do. Do you ever consider becoming a lawyer? Do you ever consider becoming a lawyer? Our jeans models are in the following section. Our jeans models are in the following section. Business or pleasure? Business or pleasure? The capital city of Turkey is Ankara. The capital city of Turkey is Ankara. Tom always plays ball in the garden. Tom always plays ball in the garden. She is not as beautiful as you. She is not as beautiful as you. We need to give all our energy to this project. We need to give all our energy to this project. What is the currency of Greece? What is the currency of Greece? But soon they come home laughing. But soon they come home laughing. Don't come home late in the evening. Said. Don't come home late in the evening. Said. May I know your point of view? May I know your point of view? Actually, I was in a group. Actually, I was in a group. Are you happier after your mother comes? Are you happier after your mother comes? The goods in this shop are quite cheap. The goods in this shop are quite cheap. Do you want to be in Izmir? Do you want to be in Izmir? We learn as Tom teacher told us. We learn as Tom teacher told us. You got up early. You got up early. I'll take it. I'll take it. There was festive joy on Jenny's face. There was festive joy on Jenny's face. The mon on the boy was red. The mon on the boy was red. Don't worry, we've notified the whole team. Don't worry, we've notified the whole team. A game made for kids. A game made for kids. Where should we go when our arm is broken? Where should we go when our arm is broken? He was patient. He was patient. Will your matches continue? Will your matches continue? The truck is bigger than the bike. The truck is bigger than the bike. Can I have your shoes? Can I have your shoes? Have you ever had sushi? Have you ever had sushi? This is utter madness. This is utter madness. Do you want something to drink? Do you want something to drink? I want more detailed information. I want more detailed information. Do you have anything subject to customs? Do you have anything subject to customs? How is Friday night? How is Friday night? Like this? Like this? External scars tell only part of the story. External scars tell only part of the story. What are some of the things you don't give as gifts in your country? What are some of the things you don't give as gifts in your country? I became a teacher last week. I became a teacher last week. Is the blue shirt suitable? Is the blue shirt suitable? The locker rooms are over there. The locker rooms are over there. He brought it from school and completed his homework. He brought it from school and completed his homework. Bring him here. Bring him here. When he had to picnic on the beach, he would deliberately put sand in other people's food. When he had to picnic on the beach, he would deliberately put sand in other people's food. What is your favorite item in your house? What is your favorite item in your house? Can you cancel my appointment? Can you cancel my appointment? Are you sure you want to learn? Are you sure you want to learn? The municipality collected the toxic waste. The municipality collected the toxic waste. I've been working on this issue with Tom as well. I've been working on this issue with Tom as well. Have a good journey. Have a good journey. In the long run. In the long run. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. Would you like beach slippers? Would you like beach slippers? Please let me know if this is okay for you. Please let me know if this is okay for you. What I ate at QWE Company was great. What I ate at QWE Company was great. The tour program will be given to you. The tour program will be given to you. Car rental office. Car rental office. Here's your money. Here's your money. He played football very reluctantly. He played football very reluctantly. Tommy's departure didn't affect me that much. Tommy's departure didn't affect me that much. The last man didn't want to talk about the last person in the room. The last man didn't want to talk about the last person in the room. Tom plays football. Tom plays football. I'm trying to cancel. I'm trying to cancel. Here you go with your black leather sole shoes. Here you go with your black leather sole shoes. Unfortunately, I have to tell you this. Unfortunately, I have to tell you this. I have a question. I have a question. Why didn't you say this before? Why didn't you say this before? I will be a teacher next week. I will be a teacher next week. What is today's date? What is today's date? I studied math at school. I studied math at school. Call when. Call when. I am at home. I am at home. Not many onions. Not many onions. If you drop anchor in water, it will sink. If you drop anchor in water, it will sink. Thank you for reporting. Thank you for reporting. The face of the man in the movie was sad. The face of the man in the movie was sad. What a pity. What a pity. I want to discover what I can do. I want to discover what I can do. This crocodile attacked people. This crocodile attacked people. He treats everyone fairly. He treats everyone fairly. Can you ride a bike? Can you ride a bike? I've seen similar problems. I've seen similar problems. You have to save all documents. You have to save all documents. No one has come so far. No one has come so far. He went after them without question. He went after them without question. I had a great day too. I had a great day too. I want to play the instrument you played before. I want to play the instrument you played before. What is your result? What is your result? We can meet whenever you want. We can meet whenever you want. What beautiful flowers. What beautiful flowers. A red apple is no bigger than a blue apple. A red apple is no bigger than a blue apple. Shouldn't smoke. Shouldn't smoke. The child is about to be born. The child is about to be born. Who is your favorite author? Who is your favorite author? The team will join the game as far as I know. The team will join the game as far as I know. In which school are the students? In which school are the students? I was not a naughty boy. I was not a naughty boy. Chair leg. Chair leg. His wound needs to be dressed. His wound needs to be dressed. You said I didn't know how to bargain. You said I didn't know how to bargain. It is used to ask questions about people. It is used to ask questions about people. What size shoes do you wear? What size shoes do you wear? Actually, she doesn't pronounce her name correctly. Actually, she doesn't pronounce her name correctly. When do you return? When do you return? What happened last year? What happened last year? What gift would you recommend giving someone in your culture? What gift would you recommend giving someone in your culture? You played football. You played football.